Listen, my child, let me tell you the story of Adunke, a girl from the land of Aluja, where the sky was always glowing. In this land, two moons rule the heavens: Ife, the moon of wisdom, and Imole, the moon of courage. Their light gave life to the people of Aluja called the Ayofe, beloved ones, who could weave this light into tools, stories, and even protection for their homes. At the heart of Aluja was the Orun Yebiye, the sacred crystal, the keeper of balance in the land. Every 100 years, it chose someone special, an Aridunu, bringer of joy, to protect the land and its light. This time, it chose a young girl named Adunke. But Adunke wasn't like the others. While the usual Ayofe people could shape the moon's light into beautiful creations, her light was wild and scattered, never doing what it was supposed to do. People whispered behind her back, "Why her? She's too clumsy for such a great task." Even Adunke herself wasn't sure why she had been chosen. One night, the Orun Yebiye glowed brighter than ever and showed Adunke a vision. A great shadow called the Ajogun, the spirit of shadows, was rising from the depths of the earth. Ajogun's voice was like thunder as it said, "For too long, light has ruled this land. Now I'll take what is mine." The Orun Yebiye told Adunke, "You must stop Ajogun or Aluja would lose its light forever." Adunke was afraid. She had never fought anything before, let alone something as powerful as Ajogun. But the light within her whispered, "You are stronger than you know." Adunke couldn't face the journey alone, but she continued. Along the way, she found 3 companions, each carrying their own burdens. Olayemi, a brave warrior whose name meant honor surrounds me. He had been cast out by his people for refusing to fight in a war he did not believe in. Modupe, an artist whose name meant I am grateful. She created breathtaking light sculptures but carried the guilt of betraying her closest friend. Ayotunde, a mischievous traveler whose name meant joy has returned. He was quick with his words and hands but carried secrets he even couldn't fully understand. Together, they set out to find Ajogun and save Aluja. Their journey was full of challenges that tested their hearts and their courage. First, they entered the Igboaye, the forest of trials. Every tree had the face carved into its bark, and those faces spoke the group's deepest fears. Adunke's tree whispered, "You will fail, and all of Aluja will fall because of you." She wanted to turn back, but Olayemi said, "True strength isn't in never being afraid. It is in walking forward even when you are." Next, they crossed the Odu Isuru, the river of truth. Its waters were dark, and to cross, they had to admit their greatest mistakes. Modupe wept as she confessed her betrayal. But the river's glow guided her forward. "We are not defined by our past," Adunke told her. "We can always choose light." Finally, they climbed the Okuta Ijinle, the mountain of secrets. The air grew colder with every step, and shadows tried to pull them back. Ayotunde, who always laughed, grew quiet. "Sometimes I hear whispers in the wind," he admitted. "It's like something in the dark knows my name." But together, they helped each other reach the peak. Adunke learned that her light, though wild, grew stronger the more she trusted herself and her friends. It wasn't broken, it was just different. At the top of the mountain, they found Ajogun, a massive figure of shifting shadow with eyes like fire. It laughed when it saw them. "You cannot defeat me," Ajogun said. "Do you know why your light is so wild, Adunke? It is because you are part of me." Adunke froze. Could it be true? Was she connected to this darkness? Ajogun sneered. "You belong to me. Join me and we will cover this land in shadow." For a brief moment, Adunke wanted to run. But then, she remembered everything she had learned on her journey. She spoke, her voice steady. Everyone has darkness inside them. It's not something to fear. It's part of what makes us whole. Ajogun roared, but Adunke didn't fight. Instead, she stretched out her hand and wove her wild light into the shadows. The light didn't destroy Ajogun. It wrapped around the spirit, calming it and creating something new, a balance of light and shadow. When Adunke stepped down from the mountain, the moon shone brighter than ever. The forest began to sing again. The river sparkled, and the Ayofes felt hope return to their hearts. Adunke was no longer just the Aridun. She had become the Olushola, the one who brings balance. She taught the people of Aluja that light and shadow weren't enemies. They were two parts of the same whole. Her companions each found their own peace. Olayemi returned to his people, Modupe created art that inspired the land, and Ayotunde became a storyteller, sharing Adunke's tale far and wide. As for our Adunke, she continued to walk the land, helping others see the light within themselves, even when it was hidden by shadow. My child, remember this. Your struggles don't make you weak, they make you strong. Everyone has darkness, but it doesn't have to define them. Light and shadow together can create something beautiful. So the next time you feel afraid or unsure, think of Adunke. If she could find balance and shine, so can you.